everyone. So, this day has been already getting crazy. For example, the Wi-Fi keeps getting disconnected, which bothers the literal hell out of me. Second, ants in the donuts, my breakfast, again for the third time. And okay, I just need to talk about this. So I tried to talk about this in the last video before I made the current one. So there's this thing about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. If you don't know her story has been mentioned a bunch of times, but I have heard her story long ago, about I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. Basically, she killed her mother, Dee Dee Blanchard, because Gypsy wanted to escape the abuse that she was suffering from. She was suffering from a mental illness called Munchausen syndrome by proxy, which basically involves a caregiver making their child sick so they can gain attention and money. It's just sick. It's just really messed up. Now, I tried to explain this before, but basically, recent events have happened, and Gypsy Rose has moved on, divorced her ex-husband, Ryan, and now has gotten back together with her ex-fiance, Ken. She left Ryan and their dog Pixie, and Nina. I talked about Nina a bit, and basically, Nina is basically trying to expose Gypsy ever since Gypsy got out of prison. At least that's what I've heard a month ago. But basically, there was new information. So, it turns out that Nina is trying to expose Gypsy because about Nicholas Godejohn's hearing. Now, I do want to say that I think that Nicholas Godejohn deserves justice. But he doesn't deserve to be let out of prison. He deserves to be in a mental institution to get help, to get treatment for his illness. There was this thing about people saying that Nicholas is autistic or was autistic, and I was like, excuse me, like, seriously? How can you say that someone with a multiple personality disorder, especially having a personality of a 500-year-old vampire, have autism? That doesn't even make any sense. But basically, Gypsy now felt bad for Nicholas Godejohn, her first ex-boyfriend. There's also been talk of Gypsy using Ryan for money, mostly due to the fact that she first got a TikTok account. She didn't get any money from the app because she didn't have a PayPal account, so she used Ryan's, which kind of makes sense, but also is kind of strange. Gypsy's still living her life. I'm just gonna say this. People said in her Instagram and TikTok that she deserves to be brought back into prison. And I'm just like, why? What did she ever do to you? Like, it just doesn't make any damn sense. But anyway, so Gypsy's being exposed by Nina about multiple things that Gypsy has done, including the fact that Gypsy was never abused by her mother. What I've heard is that Gypsy was in with her mom, getting all the attention back when Dee Dee was alive. And I was a little confused because I remember watching the first instance of learning about Gypsy's story, and that Gypsy was abused by her mother. Dee Dee was crazy. She was mentally unwell. She stole from her parents. She almost tortured her parents, really. And Dee Dee also faked Gypsy's illnesses multiple times so that doctors couldn't find out if Dee Dee was lying or something. So it just, in a way, it doesn't add up for Gypsy to be part of her mother's schemes, because Gypsy was still in control of her mother, and Gypsy wanted to escape her mother. And she found a boyfriend who wanted to kill someone, and so Gypsy thought that, you know what, why don't you kill my mother? And Nicholas, well, from what I've heard recently, he sort of, Gypsy had a plan, and Nicholas at first wasn't into the idea. I don't know, but Gypsy also hesitated, but when Nicholas arrived, it was too late, and she already made her decision. So they just went with it. Dee Dee died. Dee Dee was murdered by Nicholas. From Gypsy's plan of the murder, they went away. They were caught, sent to prison. Gypsy served 8 to 10 years. Nicholas serving life. Gypsy's now let out, and Nicholas apparently wants to have a court case. Yeah, things are just going on real fast. I don't know the whole entire story of how this is happening. I'm confused. I'm honestly confused at this point. I don't know what to agree with, Gypsy or Nina. You decide. Because I'm honestly out of tools for this. I mean, in a way, I can understand that Gypsy might be manipulating multiple times, especially recently. I could understand that, but really? What kind of evidence do you have of Nicholas being autistic? Gypsy going along with her mother's schemes. Nicholas being hesitant and not wanting to murder Gypsy's mother, or anything else. Like, really? I mean, I understand the whole getting attention, using people for money, fame, and stuff like that, but really? Come on, you need to have more evidence than that. What am I to you, chopped liver? No. Anyway. That was so confusing. I now wanted to say that I still want to continue Amai Ludwig. I saw the video that I watched again, especially since I made my video about Amai being done dirty because of her new hair that's leaked. But the creator of those hairstyles said, well, before she said what she was going to say, someone said, are we going to get Osana's new hair? And the creator of those hairstyles were like, no. Which, thank God. Thank God. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. Because, seriously, they're not accurate to the art styles. They're not accurate to the original characters. Especially since they just don't suit them. They don't suit Osana, Amai, or Kasana. I mean, Kasana... Oka... I'm not sure if she even has a new hairstyle, but anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Amai's new hairstyle, I don't like. I really don't like it. And also Osana's. They just don't fit them. I'm sorry, but they just don't. They don't. And for Amai's stubby eyebrows, I mean, in a way, I can see a little bit of her old eyebrows, but I don't see them that much anymore. Thank goodness. But it's mostly probably the hair. Yonder Dev seriously needs to think of a new hairstyle, and I already know what the new hairstyle should be like. Actually, it can be somewhat reminiscent of this, even though the bangs are somewhat incorrect, but it still looks nice. It still looks mostly accurate to Amai's actual hairstyle in the art style hairstyle. I couldn't agree more with this hair. I mean, I feel like it's way much better than Noise Potato, but their hairstyle was a lot more accurate to Amai's original hair, but it wasn't as detailed. So this hairstyle might also work too, unless people are okay with using it, especially if people are okay with Yonder Dev using it. But I don't know. I mean, Amai still has her only hairstyle that she has in the official game, but that doesn't fit. And I've gotten used to Amai's hairstyle, both the actual 3D game model and the original art style used in the rival introduction video, and these renders that fit more closely to her actual hair, at least mostly close enough. I'm still stuck on Amai's birthday party, but I did figure out how to do it. So, thankfully I got that covered. I just hope I just hope that I don't know, I just continue making my story, and that Amai gets justice for her character design. Not sure. And I just hope that and I just hope Gypsy Rose Blanchard just I don't know, just doesn't get into trouble. I don't know what to say about her, especially now. That's all. See you in the next video. Bye.